Welcome to the Today Show. I'm your host, Nicholas Herb.
And I am your co-host, Julia Ramaldi.
I first met Julia when I interviewed her on Keeping It Real. Julia, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Sure, Nick, I'll be happy to. I live in Timmins, Ontario. I've been working at Walmart for 4 years and I am a figure skater. I am on the Special Olympics Ontario Athlete Leadership Council and I am a health messenger. And I am an actress.
Wow, Julia, you are involved in so many things. And now you are going to be joining us for the first time as our co-host on the Today Show. So, welcome.
Thanks, Nick. I am very happy to be on the show with you as your co-host. I love new beginnings and new challenges, and I'm super excited to be on the show.
Wow. Then let's get started.
Hey Nick, do you know what special day's coming up on March 21st?
I sure do. It's Circle 21.
That's right, Nick. It's World Down Syndrome Day. World Down Syndrome Day is a global awareness day where we advocate for the rights and inclusion for people with Down syndrome.
And the theme is for World Down Syndrome Day 2021 is Connect.
It is, Nick. Connecting has been a huge challenge over the past year, especially for those with disabilities. Many people feel alone because we have not been able to connect with our friends and we're not able to do our sports and activities.
Yes, Julia, it is important to find new ways of connecting. They are accessible to everyone, like using Zoom, FaceTime, and of course, watching the Disability Channel. Julia, were you involved in a project to help people with disabilities connect with each other?
I sure was, Nick. I worked with Special Olympics International to create a tutorial on how to use Zoom. I was a narrator.
Julia, where can people find this tutorial?
You can find it on YouTube and on the Special Olympics web pages and on Facebook.
Speaking of connecting, we have a great show today. We are connecting with two amazing guests, Jessica Pure.
And my second guest will be Ryan Colbitz from Special Olympics Ontario.
Yep,
He's a Special Olympic athlete and athlete leadership. He's also an in-school facilitator. And we are so excited to get started.
And we'll be back after this commercial break.
Hi, this is Dave Stevens for the Disability Channel.
An inability to break out. I'm sitting by the door on the second floor, losing my 7-year war. It's not an illusion, so why the exclusion?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's about you. So,
you say you're a disability dynamo.
Joining me and welcome to this beautiful Travelers Championship.
I only want one accolade from you.
So my story is unique, it's amazing,
but it's not anything that you guys don't have inside of you. I'm not a hero. I'm not anybody special. I'm just this guy without legs that went out, and I just did it.
Stats outweigh the Democrats, the diplomats, and the bureaucrats.
This is probably your first interview down on the ground on your butt and stuff like that?
First time ever,
All
baby.
right.
Eliminate, invalidate, invalidate, invalidate.
Stay with us and the Disability Channel.
On today's show, I will be talking with Jessica Pugh about fashion, modeling, and being an advocate. Her mother, Bernadette, will also be joining us today. Welcome, Jessica and Bernadette. Can you tell us a little bit about your background story? What inspired you to start modeling and to get involved in fashion?
The real reason why I decided to go into the modeling and entertainment industry, because as I mentioned earlier, I always felt like I wasn't good enough at anything and people treated me differently than everyone else when I was growing up. Then after truly finding myself, and something happened in my life recently that made me realize how I don't know if I'm not good enough at accomplishing anything if I didn't try. So I want my voice heard around the world to help make a difference in this industry for people with disabilities and show people with disabilities to just be themselves and to believe in themselves. Also, when I'm reading/pre-programming my lines into my eye gaze computer, I realize I can make a difference in the entertainment industry. There's a very small percentage of disabled, nonverbal actors in the industry, and my dream is to open opportunities up for other nonverbal actors with communication devices. I want to show producers they can act just like every other verbal actor in this industry, but they just need to give us a chance to prove ourselves. I have been doing this since May of 2020, and my career changed my life in an amazing way. When I realized I was good enough to try to start my career as a model, I started some research modeling agencies. I came across Gamut Management. I contacted them a few days after they contacted me back, and I had an interview with Gamut Management. So that's where my modeling career started. When I was 19, I decided to extend my career to acting. I heard of KMR Talent Agency through my modeling agency. So I contacted KMR Talent Agency. I had an interview with them a few weeks after, and here I am today.
Wow, I'm really impressed that what you're saying, and I totally agree with you on what you're saying, Jessica. And thanks for sharing that with us. Is getting involved in Vogue and Vogue magazine a dream career in the next step in your life's journey?
Yes, Vogue magazine has been my dream modeling opportunity ever since I was a little girl. I will work and fight so hard to be in Vogue magazine.
Wow, that's very inspiring, and I look forward to seeing that sometime soon.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Jessica. You modeled in New York. What was that experience like for you?
Yes, I was in the runway of dreams at the New York Fashion Week fashion show last September. That was the most amazing thing I could imagine being ever a part of in my life, and that was my first time modeling for Tommy Hilfiger Adaptive. Honestly, I don't even have the words to describe what that moment made me feel like. It was both nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time because it was my first time modeling for a big brand ever in my life. That was nerve-wracking for first, but I realized while I was doing it, oh my God, my dream is coming true at this moment. That feeling was amazing.
And Tommy Hilfiger is one of my favorite fashion trends. what is the most rewarding part of being a model?
The most rewarding part of working in the fashion and entertainment industry is to feel my purpose in life, which is to get my voice heard around the world as an advocate, to help make a difference for people with disabilities, to show people how to love themselves or their disability, to fight for the right to give them a voice for equality throughout the world, especially in the modeling/entertainment industry, and showing producers they can act just like every other verbal actor in the entertainment industry.
Wow, that's very good to know. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that experience with us. Have you made a positive influence as a model and an advocate in the world or in someone's life?
Yes, absolutely. I can definitely say my career has made a positive influence on my own life, because it has changed my whole outlook on life to make me accept myself and brings me so much of joy when I'm inspiring people along the way of my amazing journey. Yes, I had made a positive influence on someone else's as well. I can't describe how good that made me truly feel inside.
Wow, that's really good. I'm really impressed of what you have done and accomplished, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for you, Jessica. I want you, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Jessica, your story is so inspiring. Thank you for coming on today, and I'm looking forward to keeping chat with you. We'll be going on a commercial break right now, so stay tuned for more. We'll be right back with my guest, Ryan Colfax from Special Olympics Ontario.
Hello world, it is Unstoppable Tracy with the Disability Channel inviting you to subscribe and watch live on Roku TV, on YouTube, on Restream, and also listen in Wisconsin Radio, Dave Stevens, all around the world. And on top of all of this, really proud to announce that we now also have a mobile app. So you can download for free, watch Roku TV for free, and the mobile app is free too from Google Drive. Be sure to download it and have it at your fingertips at all times. There's a job platform, and there's a live chat feature, and there's the TV feature with Roku TV, and there's also the social media channels. Take care, folks. Bye for now.
How are you, Julia?
I'm good. How are you, Ryan?
Good. Thank you so much for having me on as your first guest. I'm truly honored to be here and chatting with you.
It's nice to chat with you too. Hey, Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a Special Olympics athlete. Have been an athlete for the last 14 years. I'm from Toronto, Ontario. I play a mix of softball and basketball with the Special Olympics, mixed in with some ball hockey, tennis, and volleyball outside. I'm a graduate of Durham College's Advertising, Marketing, and Sport Management program. And I'm a bit of a big baseball and basketball fan, as you can see behind me. I've been a sports fan for the majority of my life, so that's a little bit about me.
That is so cool, Ryan. It's cool that you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan. So, Ryan, how have you ended up working with Special Olympics Ontario?
Well, Julia, I started off with Special Olympics Ontario doing an internship from my sport management course with Durham College. I interned in our school programs department, helping run sport festivals and sport qualifiers for high school students. throughout that. And then after my internship was done, I worked as a summer student throughout the summer from like July till September. And then I was brought on in October of 2017 as my role currently as athlete leadership coordinator with the organization.
Wow, you're very busy. That's really cool. Ryan, I understand you're an athlete leadership facilitator for Special Olympics Ontario. Can you tell our audience about this position?
Yeah, for sure. So it's a really cool position I get to be a part of. I get to travel to different communities and cities throughout Ontario, all the way north to Thunder Bay, Kenora, as far east as Ottawa, and as far west as London and Windsor. And I get to teach other Special Olympic athletes how to be leaders in their communities through our Healthy Athletes program, our speakers training, our what just leadership means as a whole, and through social media and photo and video, and how to really use those skills on an everyday basis and be able to enhance their leadership skills when it comes to giving speeches or being able to present at different events throughout the Special Olympics movement. So it's really cool because as an athlete myself, I've been able to develop my skills by doing these presentations and workshops, but I've really been able to see the gratitude and the work that athletes have been able to put in since they've attended these workshops and being able to, again, use those skills that they learned throughout the workshops into everyday scenarios.
Wow, that's very cool, Ryan. Can you tell us about the Special Olympics in school programs and what is your role in this position?
Yeah, so on top of being an athlete leadership coordinator, I also work with our school programs team as a school programs coordinator. We run a bunch of different events from Active Start fundamentals and multi-program or multi-sport programs where our youngest athlete can be as of 2 years of age or older, and it helps to develop skills throughout that program. So you'll start off as an Active Start athlete and kind of learn the fundamentals around sport and skill development, and then you go into fundamentals where you learn how to, say, kick a soccer ball or hit a baseball. And then under the multi-program you then learn how to put those skills into actual gameplay development. So then that way, by the time you reach our youth multi-program level, then you're going into high school and you're able to compete in our high school or school championship games, which is really cool because just like OFSA, for anyone that knows OFSA, they go into basically what I call the OFSA school championship games. So every year we get to host a bunch of different schools and different athletes at our school championship games and have them compete against different schools throughout the province. And it's a really, really cool event. Outside of that, we're launching a bunch of new programs with Unified Sports and with our Reveal Your Champion programs and with unified programming through university and colleges as well. So there's a lot of interesting components and avenues that our school programs team have been working on and continue working on to help produce the movement to where it is.
Wow, that is so incredible, Ryan. I'm also the volunteer coach for fundamentals in my community. And I also do the Reveal Your Champion also. I first met Ryan when he came to my hometown in Timmins, Ontario, where he presented the athlete leadership course. Since then, I've been involved with Ryan and Special Olympics Ontario on many different projects, like the Ontario Athlete Leadership Council. Right now, we'll take a commercial break right now, so please stay tuned. We'll be right back to talk with Ryan from Special Olympics Ontario.
Would you like to donate to our employment programs? Please follow the link below to donate through PayPal. All proceeds go to our programs.
Welcome back, Ryan. Today on the Today Show, I am talking with Ryan Colfitz from Special Olympics Ontario. Welcome back, Ryan.
Thanks.
Over the years, I am sure you have many experiences with Special Olympics. Can you tell us about your favorite Special Olympic moment?
I don't know if we have enough time to go over a few of the top moments we have, but probably one of my favorite moments, Julia, has been or was my first national competition. So my softball team got to go out to Vancouver in 2014 and compete at, again, our first national competition, where we ended up sadly losing to Nova Scotia in the bronze medal game. But it was a really cool experience because prior to that, I had never gone to Vancouver, never visited the city. And so it was a really cool atmosphere to be able to see Vancouver and be able to experience it in our off time as well. And then also be able to compete against different provinces as well with that. And then just kind of following up on that, we went to our 2018 National Games 4 years later in Nova Scotia, where we won our gold medal for our softball as well, which was our first national championship title, which was a really cool experience to be able to just be a part of and again, be able to experience it. But the reason I bring up Nova Scotia as a secondary piece to Vancouver was because my dad's side of the family all lives out in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So I was able to actually have friends and family out there, including my grandmother, who had never seen me compete because every time she comes to visit, it's winter. So being able to have her come and watch us win gold was truly a remarkable moment and probably my favorite moment by far.
Well, that's incredible, Ryan. Congratulations on your gold medal.
Thank you.
The pandemic has changed everything we do. Special Olympics athletes have most of their sports and activities put on hold for a year now. How has Special Olympics helped athletes during these times?
So we've done a lot of online virtual programs through Reveal Your Champion or Healthy at Home platforms. There's been a number of different events that we've been able to run online and provide feedback and opportunities for athletes to either take part in health and nutrition segments, Wellness Wednesday segments, video, like workout videos, and things like that. And we've been able to use our Reveal Your Champion program, which just launched this year, to further that initiative and be able to have athletes really be a part of our online platforms and get them still to be active at home while being able to stay safe while doing that. Also through our Healthy Athletes program, we've been able to start the conversation with healthcare providers to be able to provide healthcare resources to athletes as well. And then through our athlete leadership program, being able to run workshops virtually online for athletes to stay informed about how to use social media and photo and video technology to really be able to show their skills in a time that's what the primary focus is on right now.
Very cool, Ryan. I tried doing these challenges every day and they were great. I really love doing the cooking activities. And finally, Ryan, if anyone is listening that wants to be involved as a Special Olympic athlete, coach, or volunteer, where can they get the information?
So they can go to the Special Olympics Ontario website and kind of reach out to some of our staff. And there's also a form online that they can fill out saying that they want to be involved with Special Olympics. And once we go back to regular scheduled programming, whatever that might be in the new normal and post-COVID and everything, then we'll be able to properly direct athletes or volunteers or even coaches to the right communities for where they want to participate in sport or help out in. But again, all that information is just on our Special Olympics Ontario website.
Very cool. And Ryan, finally, if anyone wants, thanks again for being us today, Ryan. We appreciate your time to chat with Nick and I.
No problem. And if anyone ever wants to get in touch with me about Special Olympics information, my information is also on the website, but they can reach me by email at ryanc, R-Y-A-N-C, at specialolympicsontario.com.
And Ryan, just to let you know, I'm also a Special Olympian as well with Variety Village. I used to swim with Variety Village.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yes. So that was a special Olympics, like way back in the 2000s.
One thing about sport, guys, as you both know, it's such a small knit community that you get to know everyone real quick, and you get to make a lot of new friends with the movement. So that's awesome.
It is awesome. And what a great show we had today. Julia, we chatted with Bernadette and Jessica about her fashion modeling and advocacy work. And Ryan told us so much about Special Olympics Ontario and the amazing programs for athletes. So thank you, Ryan.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you to our special guests today, Jessica and Bernadette and Ryan, and to the Disability Channel. And stay tuned for more on the Disability Channel. You can also follow us on WorkU,
Kojiko,
Facebook,
Twitter,
YouTube.
Instagram.
You can also follow us on our website, www.thedisabilitychannel.com. Thanks again for watching us. I'm your host, Nicholas Hurd.
And I am your co-host, Julia Romaldi. Happy World Down Syndrome Day, everyone.
Yes.
To get more information, you can go to the Canadian Down Syndrome website to get more information on people with Down syndrome. So be safe and be kind.